Hey y'all, this is Louie and welcome back to a very long awaited and long delayed and completely different than what I had originally planned Retrosaurus episode. Now it's been about eight months? 8 months or so since the last one, and I'm sorry about that, but I'm also not sorry, so here we are with that. So today I kind of want to talk about my new obsession, which is obviously, it's not Shenmue. It's not Shenmue. That game makes me so irrationally mad, and it's not even because of anything the game does, more of like what my system won't do with it. I'm talking about my 15th friggin' Dreamcast that I've tried it on. No, instead I want to talk about Streets of Rage 2, a game that I finally played earlier this month for Sega Month. If you didn't know, it's Sega Month because the Dreamcast came out this month and all yada yada and stuff like that. Just check out my Twitter account. I think it's right here. I don't even know where I'm looking anymore. But today was one of the first days I actually got to near the end of Streets of Rage 2, so I've seen most of the enemies in it, and I have opinions. I have a lot of opinions about them. I have a lot. Some of them are good, some of them aren't too bad. There's one in particular that I would like to, I don't know, kick in the teeth? Something? I don't know. Something that is just hypothetical and they're not a real character, so this doesn't count as anything bad. So let's just go on with the top 10 worst enemies I hate in Streets of Rage 2. Alright, so before anyone gives me any kind of bullying or whatsoever, let me give a little bit of background with me and the Sega Genesis. I didn't have a Sega Genesis as a kid, I didn't have a PS1 as a kid, I didn't have anything as a kid. I had a Game Boy and an Intellivision 2 with Burger Time in it, so I didn't play any of these as a kid. So now I'm finally playing these despite the fact I've had a Genesis since I was in high school or something like that. Look at high school me, aren't I cute here looking like a not so emo boy? I know I'm not very good at them, please be kind, this is my first time after all. For our number 10 pick, we have the slightly larger, more rotund guys that are kind of in the baseball area that jump around. Now, they're really not that bad, they're just kind of annoying because I can't hit them while they're midair because they just smack me with their stomach. But they were really, really annoying the first few times. Now they're not too bad, unless they're paired up with another enemy like they are later in the game, but we'll get to that one later. But these are all kind of like outside of the generic, like, general common enemies, the most annoying. Otherwise, they're kind of just okay. For number 9, we have Bino and Jack, which they're basically the same enemy. They're both just these annoying mohawk guys with leather jackets or a vest, or is it a vest? Who would wear a vest? They carry around the knives. Now, there's another enemy that's far more annoying than them with a knife, but these guys were the earliest ones to really, really upset me greatly without going into profanity. I'm pretty sure I learned a whole lot of new profanity from this game just by playing it. But these guys were like my first wall in a way when I was trying to figure out the game. You can't tell it on here, but they kind of were. I promise. Number 8 is Nishikiyama. Now, I don't know why he was in this game, and I only really played a little bit of Yakuza 0, but I remember him being a bro, and then by the end of the game, he was not a bro? I have no idea, but I really, I don't care for him, and since he's a villain in this, he must be a bad guy, so, Heku Nishikiyama. At number 7, we have the concept of motorcycles. I really do not understand why there are so many people in motorcycles in this game. I did not really play the first Streets of Rage, or really the third one, or the fourth one. I've only played this one, so I don't know what it is with the Mad Max, I don't know, Thunderdome, guys on motorcycles wearing like spiky vests and pads and all that. I don't know what it is about them, but they're the most infuriating enemy in the game. They're not the worst one, but they're one of the most infuriating ones just from a whole I don't know how to deal with them standpoint. So I feel like it's kind of, that's why they are where they are, because I don't know. I don't know how to deal with them. If someone could tell me in the comments how to deal with the motorcycle guys so they stop hitting me in the dick, that would be great. And kind of a twofer in the same way, in this same slot, because I've ran out of places to put things after I wrote my list, but also the guys that are in Jetpacks, I have the exact same issue. They're really not hard, but I have no idea how to deal with them. They're really annoying. Will someone just tell me how to deal with these guys? I'm so frustrated trying to deal with a guy, one that's in a motorcycle that's going to run me over, the other one that's going to pick me up and pile drive me like an asshole. Someone tell me how to fight these, please. At number 8 is Wayne. Now, Wayne, without a doubt, is a massive butt munch, but not because he's too difficult, but because he moves too quick. And I really don't like it when enemies move so fast. This guy also backdashes a lot, and it's really hard to do. Blaze isn't that fast. Don't tell me to play as Alex. Don't tell me to play as Skate. Don't tell me to play as other dude. I don't want to play as them. I'm only playing as Blaze, and she's too slow to deal with Wayne, and it gets really annoying. So Wayne can absolutely go heck himself. That's it. I'm done. At number 5 is Abedeen. Now, this is another really annoying wall that I had to deal with. This guy does so much damage to Blaze. Again, not playing as the other characters, I don't care, I'm only playing as her. He does so much damage, and he can just grab her out of everything. Took me forever to figure out the whole, like, 2 or 3 punches in a row to, like, get him kind of stunned. That thing you have to do to almost every boss in the game. It's really kind of, if you think about this game, it's kind of disappointing because you kind of have to stun lock everything before they can stun lock you. But, I mean, Abedeen can Did you know that the band ABBA has only toured the United States once? Only one time. I know it's unrelated, but every time I think of Abedeen, I either think of ABBA or the fact that some people name their kids Absidy, which is ABCDE, the letters in a row. So neither of those are really useful or interesting facts, but they feel a lot better to hear than dealing with Abedeen. Number 4 is the sword ninja dudes that give me a katana scimitar looking thing. Now, I absolutely hate fighting these guys as well, because if you have the sword, it's really nice because you do a lot of damage and can smack people away, kind of like the pipe, but without the whop. It's more of a shh. But instead, when they have the sword, it absolutely sucks because they do the same back to you. And again, Blaze don't have much health or defense, so she kind of we kind of go through lives and continues a lot quicker when other people have the swords. So they're ranked pretty high because they're a double-edged sword. Ha ha ha, get the pun. And I'd much rather them stop. Number 3 is R-Bear and his son R-Bear Jr. Now, I hate these guys because they can just seemingly grab you out of any animation you are doing. It doesn't matter if it's a jump, if it's a kick, if it's a punch, if it's your super, they can grab you, and you have to either waste your super, which, you know, you lose health for it, and again, Blaze doesn't have a lot of health, or you just have to, like, sit there and do a one, two little taps and hope they don't grab you again. And there's 2 of these guys. One's earlier, and they put him with another boss, and you have to hope that you actually got rid of that other mini boss first. The other one's later on, and once you're in, like, the final level, you don't want to deal with that anymore. You don't want to deal with these guys, yet they're there. Why would you want to deal with them? They're annoying. I had to finally yell at people, be like, will someone just tell me how to fight this guy? I could not figure it out. They are like one of the few things that diverges from the whole smack it 3 times and rhythm thing. Yeah, I don't want to use my brain. I don't like hard game. Stop it. Before we go into the number 2 pick, I want to give shout outs to the alien themed level and the stupid boss that's in there that looks like a slinky. You just keep doing what you're doing, and I'm definitely not doing this just so I don't have to cut the footage because of the number 2 pick, who is Zomza, the Vegeta guy that looks like Vegeta and Blanca had an unholy child. Now, there's several of these with different names throughout the game, and they're probably, I know they're number 2, but oh my god, I absolutely hated fighting these guys. They just flip around, they can zip around a lot. Like, remember when I was complaining about Wayne? Well, they're like a worse version of Wayne because they hop around and they actually do more damage. Wayne's actually just annoying because he moves. These guys actually hurt. And again, they look like a stupid version of Blanca and Vegeta had like an unholy spawn that like somehow made its way into here. It's kind of a cool, like some of them look cool, like later ones kind of look like they have armor and stuff on them, but overall, like why? Why are they in here? They're just mean. They're just mean bosses, and I would drop my 1 F-bomb per video on this, but I'm saving it for number 1, which is... Now, our number 1 pick for the worst enemy in the game are just any of the guys walking around with knives. I don't care who it is, which level, any of the guys who walk around with knives, they stick them forward and then just walk. They just walk forward. They just keep walking, their knife is forward, and they knock you out of every single animation you do. I do not know why there are so many of these guys. Anytime I see a knife in the game, I just get fear and panic. over my body, washing over me like flames on the side of my face, and I just get so mad. I get so angry. I know it's pretty repetitive at this point, 10 of these in, but I get so mad whenever I see one of these guys come by. I am absolutely infuriated by their existence. They are a crime against humanity. They may even break some of the rules and laws set by the Geneva Convention. I don't know. I'm just throwing things out there because they make me so mad. And it was nice to find out that everybody hates them. I found out that there's a bunch of them in Streets of Rage 4 and I was excited to play that. I really hope that's not the case. If not, I'm gonna start kicking some teeth and I'm gonna need a co-op partner. And I don't like doing co-op. I really don't. I hate co-op games, which is weird because I really want to play this game in co-op. But if I'm gonna have to like do co-op just to deal with them, so be it. Alright, so that's it for me for this episode of Retrosaurus. I really hope the next ones going forward are a bit more of the old style where I actually like research things and aren't just me kind of rambling on for on and on. But I just wanted to do something to kind of bring everything back. Look forward to more episodes, hopefully throughout October. I want to do about 2 of them, a couple more related to horror games again, because it is spooky month and we're going back to my roots of being spooky. So look forward to that then. If not, check me out on all my different social networking stuff. Again, maybe here, something. I'm on Twitch, Twitter, all that stuff. I'll put some links in the description as well. Everywhere at KyoryuHunter, you probably know because that's probably how you got here. But if not, find me over there Monday through Friday, playing retro games at 7 a.m. Central Standard Time on the Twitch. So I will see you guys next time. Have a good day and stay funky.